San Agustin is a small colonial town, known as the gateway to San Agustin Archaeological Park. Your tour starts at the town center, the Bolivar Square, right in front of the Church of Sant Agustin. When you walk around the sleepy plaza, you will see a bust of Simón Bolívar, as well as several replicas of the pre-Columbian statues, whose originals can be found in the park, where we're heading next. San Agustin Archaeological Park holds the largest collection of religious monuments and megalithic sculptures in South America. At the entrance, there is a small indoor museum covering the research of the main archaeologist who worked on the site. Bosque de las Estatuas, or Forest of Statues, contains numerous stone figures which were gathered by the government from all over the region and moved here. There is very little or no information about them. The goal is to showcase the variety of sculptures collected in different areas, and mainly to protect and preserve them. The huge outdoor complex captures the creativity of a northern Andean culture, which thrived from the 1st to the 8th century. The park is divided into 4 mesitas, or leveled terraces, where the pre-Hispanic civilization built artificial mounds, funerary structures, tombs, and statues of gods and mythical animals. The mesitas are organized similarly, but differ in details. Mesita B was discovered well-maintained, so it served as a model for restoration of the other mesitas. Moreover, it boasts some of the most famous statues of the park. Mesita B includes 3 funeral mounds, each of them with a central sculpture surrounded by guardians and warriors, then a main tomb and other smaller tombs and statues. Although Mesita C has been plundered, evidence suggests it was not residential. It only contained sculptures and tombs. What's interesting about the figures is that unlike statues in Mesita A and B, they are made out of big, flat chunks of stones. Carvings are superficial and less intricate. One of the most breathtaking discoveries in the region, Fuente de Lava Patas, features human and animal faces, including snakes and lizards, carved into the rocks. Water, diverted to flow over the bedrock by artificial pools and canals, has then created other intriguing reliefs. The structure was most likely dedicated to religious ceremonies. A trail leading through the forest from Fuente de Lava Patas takes us to the highest hill in the park, Alto de Lava Patas. The collection located up here is rather small. However, the views from the hill are worth the climb. There are more places to explore around San Agustin, such as 2 adjacent sites called La Pelota and El Purutal. The single burial mound which forms La Pelota is integrated into the slope and is accompanied by statues with similar motifs seen in the national park. The biggest draw are the statues with painted faces, because they are the only painted statues which have remained preserved in the region. The faces were dyed with colored tree sap. El Tablón contains 9 stone statues depicting animalistic figures. Some of these statues have a unique and much more detailed design than those placed in the national park, such as the figure in front of you, with a nose ring and multiple layers of necklace. The family-run ethnographic museum exhibits agriculture and weaving tools, ceramics, instruments, and many other items used by the indigenous people of the Huila region. The small collection also includes a coffee grinding machine. La Chakira Archaeological Site is an impressive spot with several rock carvings, also known as petroglyphs. The one you're standing in front of is depicting a shaman. All petroglyphs are preserved in their original site. Unlike some statues displayed in the national park, they haven't moved for centuries. The archaeological site overlooks the massive Magdalena River Valley, and from this viewpoint, you can take it all in. The indigenous people crossed the valley along an ancient path to worship their dead ancestors at La Chakira. The region offers much more than archaeological sites. Especially if you're not faint-hearted, you can treat yourself to a few adventurous experiences, such as hanging your hammock above the canyon. Your tour of San Agustin and its surroundings ends at a rooftop terrace of a local hostel, soaking up the last view of the town before sunset.